Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where last time we managed to end the threat of the song and put an end to Nukhasi Wave Reaper. So now that we've saved Gondor, what are we going to do next? Well, Jack, what do you say?
Yes, I understand. When we sailed from Umbar, the city was in turmoil.
My brother was somehow in the middle of this turmoil. Let's return to the sail haven and learn what happened while we were gone. I will speak with you not far from the beacon gate when we have arrived. I have many questions. Does the kindred still rule? Might there be a reward for those of us who fought to protect both Gondor and Umbar from the ravages of the song? King Alessar is not the only one who wants an answer, Pineleaf. Let us go at once. Yes, let us go at once. We have arrived back in Umbar. How was the trip, Jax?
Our return voyage was not as eventful as the first that brought you to these shores.
I will have to agree with that. And I'm glad that it wasn't as eventful. Umbar Baharbel seems to be very precipice of the cliff's edge when we departed, but now all is as it was. Let us ask some of the people nearby what transpired while we were away. You go to the east and find someone willing to talk near the northern shipyards. The workers there are always willing to spend the time in chatter, and the tidings that we seek are the furthest thing from trivial. Well, yes, there is that. Alright, to the east, in there. I hope there's no one there that plans to attack me or anything like that, but I suspect that there won't be any troubles such as that. Because right now, most likely people that would be hostile or something like this are what, all level 150? Ah, perhaps this person would be willing to give me information.
How could you not have heard?
The kindred of the coins was overthrown, and a new kindred raised in its place. The Jad Imjeda, the kindred renewed. Hamlik Goldenhand and Koltek the Temamir were in league with Ordach, allying even with Orcs of Mordor. They thought to sell the city to its oppressors, but they counted not on us, the common men and women of Umbar, the shipbuilders and the sailors, the merchants and the scholars, the fishermen and the laborers. The people of Umbar Baharbel rose up against them, and with one voice we spoke to them. It will not be so, we shouted. The uprising lasted for the better part of the day and into the night. There was bloodshed, for not every soldier at Harmelech's command threw down his weapons, but many saw the rightness of the cause and joined the just throng. Another group opposed us during the uprising, the Airsworn. Why am I not surprised? Who have long troubled the peace of the harbor. One of my workers fought against them on the night of the uprising, and can tell you more. His name is Jinen, and she was on her way to the Gate of Songs north of the city just moments ago. If you hurry, you may just find her there. But that is in the past. Many of the new kindred may better serve the interests of the Ubar people, free of the influence of Ordach. Oh, I hope so. Boy, do I hope so. Let's get to the gate. And here's Janen at the north gate.
Yes, I fought against the Airsworn during the uprising. I am not afraid to speak of it.
The Airsworn have always been the weakened side of the ship's hull, still long at sea, and I'm not surprised that it eventually burst. The passage by the city of the Ordokai ships was a hammer blow to that imperfection, and the Airsworn believed that their time had come at last to fully seize control once again. What made them so bold? I cannot say for certain, but whispers tell that many of their numbers had been secretly leaving the city for a number of weeks, rallied somewhere by the son of Balakor himself. I wouldn't doubt that. The uprising was short but effective, and a new kindred has been formed to lead Umbar Baharbel in the days to come, the Yad Imjeda. They assemble even now at the Darafa, up in the hill to the east. That is where I'm going, for I wish to get a look at them. On these wise counselors we will put our hopes. All right, let's see who are the members of the Jad Imjeda at Darrafsa. I sure hope that these are going to be some nice wise leaders. I will presume that maybe Tatatha and Rothgar might still be involved with them, but who else? I have arrived at Darafa, the amphitheater. Oh, let's see if I could find this new kindred. Ah, I think I found them. Well, let's see. Well, I see Tatatha. I see. Well, there's Dax. There's Rothgar. And let's see who the three in the middle are. Some familiar faces await you. The Jad Imjeda of Umbar Baharbel. Huh, what do you say, Jax?
My brother Jack stands with this new kindred as if he were one of them. That is an oversight, surely.
Surely he couldn't have been in charge of doing all that stuff, right? Well, hello Dax, how are things going?
One thing followed another. I am not sure what happened.
I am glad to see that you are safe and alive, Pine Leaf. At first, I was just trying to carry out your will, telling the people what you told me. But as more and more folk learned that Harmalek and Kaltek had imprisoned you and my brother, they became angrier and angrier. You helped many Umbari and Hamamir alike when you came to these shores, Pine Leaf, and it seems that you have made more friends than you know. What began in confusion became a rebellion. Ilma Jolie, the rising tide, and then there was no stopping it. Try as I might, I could not convince those who flocked to us that I was not cut out to lead them, and now they have made me part of the Jadem Jeda. I don't understand how this happened, and yet every step of the way had led me to this moment. Is this how you feel every day, Pine Leaf? I can't get used to it. Oh yeah, amazing what happens the next time you press the continue quest button, right? Ah, well, Rothgar seems to be fine.
I wear these burns proudly in memory of Belondor.
I believe that Belundor now sails in the company of his friend Sirgon, and they are not bound by the oceans of the world. I sought not to join the Yadim Jera, but the people of the city demanded it. I could not refuse them. They asked for strength, and I possess it. I would be impolite to abandon them. Besides, all of my things are here. Yeah, well, there is that. And here we have Meshka. Meshka, that's Blundor's husband?
Despite the
Wife.
land where he was born, my husband was a man of Umbar.
The wife of such a man must be prepared for the voyage on which he might not return, and I was. That makes it little easier, Pine Leaf. But one thing has lightened my sorrow. The people of the city loved my husband, and they grieve with me. The burden is shared across every ward of Umbar Baharbel, and so made less. They asked me to join the Jadim Jeddah and to rule in Belandor's stead. I agreed, and so honor my husband's memory and the love that he held for this city and its people. All right. And here we have Enoch Jewelbrow.
The Temamir and the Umbari people must work together, and not at cross purposes.
For this reason, I was chosen to join the Jad Imjeda. I feel that I must apologize for the actions taken by Coltec during the past few weeks, Pineleaf. I have explained to the Umbari and to my own people that I consider it a failing of my own that I did not determine his true allegiances in time to prevent the tragedies that befell the city. I need not tell you that he acted alone and for his own interests, and it was not with the authority of the shoreward stone that he fell in with Orach or the orcs of Mordor that were seen upon the vessels that passed the city. I am grateful for the assemblage of the Temamir, who came to Thargushka and informed me of his treachery during the early hours of the uprising. This will be rewarded. The actions of Koltek shame his people, and the Umbari can rest more easily now that I have joined the Jad Imjeda. Alright, and that is Enoch Jewelbrow. Oh, I suppose it's appropriate for the Hall Father to join in this one. Alright, this time we have Eshmund.
The people called for me to join God in Jeddah. As harbor warden, I could not refuse.
Ah, the harbor warden. Yes, I remember him. I sought not to elevate my position, but with so many of the Airsworn gone from the city, it would seem that my days must be less eventful. This will fill them up. To the Umbari who called for me to join this august body, I made this pledge, to remain vigilant, not only of our enemies, but also of our friends, and of our chosen leaders. It appears to this old sailor that much of the trouble began when Tumulto sailed to Gondor, and that done at Azagot's command. The old Kindred should have sniffed out the sea shadow's evil before he could use it to deprive the city of such a hero as Tumuldo, who might have opposed him. Others might be deceived, but not I, and not now, the Yad Imjeda. Actually, that's a... Sound like he said the God Imjeda? Oh, I'll never get this right. Maybe there are just enough accents in the city that some say it one way and some say it to the other, which really will make it impossible. And of course, we have Tithata the Beast.
One mystery remains to be solved.
Ooh, and what's that?
Hamilok and Koltek are missing. None have seen them since the uprising began.
The people of the city who chose us to form the Janim Jeddah expect us to redeem the kindred of the coins, to live up to the goals and not succumb to the rot that festered within it from the early founding. I hope that it will be so, but that will be made more difficult if we cannot learn what befell Hamelek and Koltek during the uprising. So, what do we do?
They may have perished during the uprising. What do you think happened to them?
Yes, what do we think happened to them?
None seem to know what befell Hamalak or Koltek during the uprising. We may never know.
Well, I guess we'll just have to have a flashback to find out. You have nothing to fear, my lady. The doors of the Darlaja are strong, and the men who guard them are even stronger. None of the shouting throng will get inside. This way, my lady. I will keep you safe. Alright, where are we going to go to stay safe?
is happening out there?
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Up into the door.
Stay back, my lady. Jai, what is happening outside? It is getting unruly.
Unruly? In what way? The area of the Darlaja Bithgabar is packed with residents of the city. A shouting throng. Many of the crowd carry weapons, but for now they have not wielded them against us. I think that will not change, but I cannot say that for certainty. You must stay inside, my lady. It is not safe for you to go out there. I fear that we cannot protect you if you leave the safety of the meeting hall. That could be a problem. Back to the meeting hall.
I need you outside. Stay here, my lady. They will not get by us.
Well then, return to the safety of the main hall. How this is going to be safe, I don't know. Hello, Koltek. Darlaja is not safe for us, Hamelek. I know that you trust in your guardsmen to keep the unruly throng at bay, but I have not that fate with them. The city has come alive with anger, and that fury is directed at you, at us. If we remain here, I believe that we'll be slain. Uh-oh.
We should slip the net they have fashioned for us, Hamela.
All right.
Let us escape through Umbar Moch.
Oh. All right. We should lose him down there without any trouble, right? Oh. Into Umbar Moch we go.
Through here.
All right. Let's go. If this place is safe, then why does it look like there are people fighting up ahead? Most of the crowd has not yet thought to look for us in Umbar Moch. We can follow these passages to safety. All right.
This way.
Onward. I still see fighting up ahead. Oops.
The way is blocked.
Ah. Oops. Yeah.
My people will stall them.
Well, at least until the Hall Father comes around, but that's beside the point.
We cannot go this way.
Are you sure this is safer than outside? Well, that is. Hold it right there, Hamelek. The Temamir menacingly grips the half of his spear and nods at the direction of Koltek. I will not use this unless I am commanded to do so, but I will obey the order of it if it is given. Koltek? What is going on about here? Spare me your indignation, Hamelek. You know what happens to those who gamble with the lives of others without taking care to slant the odds sufficiently in their favor. The Song of Waves and Wind proved very useful, and it may be that Gondor lies in ruins even now. But you failed to manage the people of the city, and they have turned upon you. That they think to also hold me accountable for your blunder is unfortunate. But the memories of the people are short. You will be kept safe and unharmed until such time as it is politically advantageous for the Temamir to produce you. The wagons to the north will transport you safely out of the city and beyond the reach of the crowd that calls for your head. This is much finer treatment than you would receive from anyone else. Let us say that it is in remembrance of the tyrants that we overthrow, and the kindred we led together, if only for a short time. Walk to the northern wagons.
Keep your dignity, Armelak. Walk to the wagons and live. Stay here and die.
I wonder if you'll ever know the proper answer to that question.
I wonder.
It is most likely that they were caught and killed by the people they betrayed. But if that is so, where are the bodies? None have come forth to confirm either of their fates, so every suggestion is a supposition only. We can only guess at it. I don't like guessing, Pineleaf. I like knowing for certain. You like knowing for certain. Oh well, what? Don't tell me you haven't answered, Dax.
Oh, I had almost forgotten. I have news for you of your friends Koruldan and Sigele.
Oh, really? What about Corridon and Siglet?
They returned to the city a few days ago, and now recover in Dar Tabib.
Well, what is the fate of Corridon and Siglet? We have to find that out in the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.